First off, congratulations. We have Brandon Leakes with us today. He is the 15th winner of America's Got Talent, and he is the first contestant that is a word spoken artist. Tell us about yourself and about winning and how you're feeling right at the moment.
Yeah. Well, hi. Name's Brandon Leake, native Stockton, Californian here. I am 29, despite the fact that Wikipedia loves to give me a year off that. I appreciate it. But no, I'm just a dude who has a gift and tries to use it to the best of his ability to love on people. So, and
Well,
upon winning America's Got Talent, um, actually, do you want the real answer or do you want the one I usually tell folks?
I want whatever makes you feel like you're being authentic. I want to know you. I want to know Brandon
So,
Leakes.
so the day that I won America's Got Talent was beautiful, awe inspiring, the whole nine. But like the days preceding it really felt really oddly empty, and I didn't quite understand why or how that was. And then I came to the realization that as an artist, winning is not what defines you. In the same way that being an athlete, winning is not what defines you. It's your love and passion for what you do. And I was like, yo, I was always a winner. It would have just been, this is just the cherry on top of the gift that I've been given. And so winning AGT was beautiful. And I'm so ecstatic that I got the chance to win. But also, I'm just really excited to be able to do what I love.
Absolutely. That's the best answer ever. And I think that's genius. And yes, you are a winner, regardless of, whether you're an athlete or you're on one of these shows. The fact that you have the courage to get up there and perform your talent in front of the world is just incredibly courageous. I understand that you are married and you have a little girl, Aaliyah.
Yes.
Please tell me how this has affected them. And they must be so proud of you.
Yeah. So when I tried out for America's Got Talent, and I got my golden buzzer, my daughter was only 14 days old. Um, and then when I was at AGT, I was there in a hotel room by myself for like a month and a half without her or my wife. So in terms of course, immensely proud, super joyous for me. But I think the most interesting thing in our life right now is my wife and my daughter learning to share their husband and father with the world.
Mhm.
As things are opening up, I'm getting the chance to travel and go perform and go share my gift with other people. But it's an interesting thing because being a dad and being a husband are the things that I love most. And my passion takes me on the road a lot where I don't want to I don't want to mess up my daughter's sleep schedule to be in another city for a night. And so, yeah, if there's anything that I'm super proud of though, it's that my daughter and my soon to be son, because he'll be coming here in August, um, they'll be able to look at their dad doing a job that he's excited to go do every day. And I know that there's not a whole lot of children who get the chance to say they see their parents do that.
That is so true. And we want our kids to be happy and we want them to see us living our dream and being fulfilled and being happy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can find a job that makes you happy and you're living proof of that. So that's so incredible. Who inspired you in your life, or, it was a teacher, a parent, a friend?
So I have three most inspirational figures. Like my faith in God is the first one,
Mhm.
my mom being the second, and then I would honestly say the third one is my immediate family in terms of like my wife and my children. And the reason why is because like my mom is the strongest person I know,
Mhm.
has always been the strongest person I've ever known. Her ability to care for me after losing a child and still grant me a childhood, her ability to be so empathetic and caring for the world when it's been so hard upon her, her ability to continue to drive and fight and have no quit in her is where I get all of my grit and determination from. And my motivation lies in the fact that since my mom made all those sacrifices for me, I'm going to make all the sacrifices I can to ensure that my children get the chance to live a life that they deserve to have. So they're all the motors in my back.
That's amazing. You have some strong leaders, especially your mother. I did get very emotional when you read your spoken word to your mother on the show.
Thank
It
you.
really was powerful and beautiful and hit me so powerfully. I was so touched and moved, and it's going to be incredible for you to be sharing that with the world now. So, what are the next steps for you?
Yeah. So what's coming up next? I Well, actually, interestingly enough, I'll be coming back to America's Got Talent this upcoming season. In good old August, I'll be back on the show, so they can keep an eye out for me there. But also, I am directing, acting. I wrote a short film that I'm directing and acting in that'll be debuting in either December or January, which is going to be ridiculously exciting. I have a book that'll be coming out in January as well. In next month, I'm actually running this training entitled Dreamers. It's a goal planning and setting training for people of all ages. For youth, it's $75. For adults, it's $150. And the beautiful part about it is it's really just a conversation about helping people discover their passions, figure out a roadmap to attain it, and then just using spoken word as the vessel to be able to figure out what this roadmap looks like. And so, and yeah, I think those are the main things. I have some other long term stuff. Like I'm trying to open up the first black owned grocery store in my city, but that's going to take me a little while.
That's incredible. You have a lot of dreams and more things to accomplish. I'm
Most
so
certainly.
looking forward to seeing what you do in the future. I think most of America is as well.
Thank you.
Who did you bond with in terms of the other contestants? And who did you admire for their talent as well?
Oh man, I so some of my favorite folks who I've kept in touch with since the show, Shakira McGrath. Congrats on your engagement, my friend. Super excited for you. Selena Graves, Double Dragons, Broken Roots, Noah Epps, um, Kennedy Dodds, and trying to think who else. Brett Loudermilk. Like I built a pretty decent relationship with almost everybody from the show. There's very few people who I haven't kept up with, and it's probably just because they too are also ridiculously busy. I love those people. It's a when you go through an experience like America's Got Talent, the way that we went through it, being quarantined in a hotel for a month and a half with one another, you can't help but develop some bonds in the midst of that time.
What does it mean to you to be the first spoken word poet to be a contestant on America's Got Talent?
It's an immense honor and pleasure for me to be able to carry the banner and the flag of spoken word for this season of life. Like I care a lot about this art form because this art form has given so much to me. From the catharsis I've been able to have to the moments of being able to bring healing to other people's lives that I've been able to have from using the gift. And yeah, like I to say that I'm humbled to be in the position I'm in would be an understatement of the year.
Well, I'm honored to have this time to speak with you. And thank you so much for doing this interview with Rich Girl Network TV. I wish you the best, and I look forward to seeing all the amazing things that you're going to produce, possibly act in, and direct in the future. Wish you the best of everything. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, no, thank you. And to all your viewers, thank you all for tuning in. You have a wonderful host here.
Oh, thank you, Brandon.
Don't worry.